Welcome back to the channel, folks. I'm Final Approach POV, and we're jumping into this landing challenge here in Brisbane, flying an Airbus A320, and we're playing Flight Sim 2024. Let's jump into it. I have 0 attempts. I have not done this at all. My PB is 0. I can see it's already messed up. Yeah, it would be nice if I plugged in my yoke. Alright, shut off that autopilot, regain control of the aircraft. Ooh, we're coming in way too fast. Let's see, where's the airport? Over there. I don't even know why the whatchamacallit, the point of interest is missing. Forgot to turn on Xfinity. Let's turn that on real quick. Alright, that's up. Again, appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm Final Approach POV. World record holder for several different landing challenges, but today we're flying into Brisbane. Have no idea where this airport is at. I can see it there on the right. Now I can see it. We're slow enough. Let's deploy some flaps. Try and line up with the runway. Drop our landing gear. Deploying flaps to 20 degrees. Our next set of flaps will be full flaps. So currently at level flight, descending at around 900 feet per minute. My screen's shaking a little too much.
1,000.
Got a beautiful lineup with the runway. Tap that screen, drop some likes, folks. Hit that follow button if you're not already following. Gonna give it more thrust, deploy our last set of flaps. The speed brakes, it says, are still out. Yeah, I guess it's just the control surface. You gotta kind of just nudge it a little more. Alright, so we got all white, perfect PAPI lights, but we don't care about PAPI lights. I need to come in with 4 red PAPI lights. I'm coming in low and slow, trying to get a high score here.
200.
Right now, the engine's kind of shut off. I don't know why. We're still
100.
flying, though.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard. Retard.
Ooh, overshot it a little bit. Oh, it didn't. Alright, that's so weird. I gotta go to the controls to change that real quick. All right, folks, you've seen it live. My first attempt, 1 million. Okay, 1.045 million. But let's definitely give that another shot. That's attempt number 1 in the books. Drop some likes, folks. Hit that follow button if you're not already following. I set world records. I already have world records in other landing challenges like Nadi, Flavard, St. Bart's. I did one yesterday live on stream, and not yesterday, 2 days ago, and I can't even remember what it was. Alright, autopilot's off. The game is bugged, so you're gonna get all these alarms. The engines are stuck at 83%. Let's get that lowered because we're coming in way too fast. And it looks like weather's starting to pick up here in Brisbane. We're landing in Brisbane. What's up, what's up, what's up? Trying to get a world record in Brisbane. So far, my first attempt was 1 million. The airport should be, yeah. This is so weird. Alright. We're way too high and too fast. I don't think it's possible. Let me deploy speed brakes. We're too fast to deploy our flaps. We're too high. We're descending at 500 feet per minute, which isn't too bad. But I can't pitch us down. Yeah, we're not making this landing. This is a go around for sure. Yeah, so the game does start off bug. You have to really go in there and change everything quickly. Why am I flying with a yoke? Because that's what I have right now. No, I have a Hotus 1 flight control, but it requires an adapter, and I lost the adapter, and now I can't use it at all. So blame Logitech for making a silly adapter for the Hotus 1, so I can't even use the flight stick anymore. But I mean, it's no big deal. It is what it is. So the points is in 3 areas. 3 areas. Your feet per minute, so the closer you get to 0. On target, which is, there's a blue line for the target. And then your orientation of your aircraft, meaning you can't be lopsided. So those 3 areas will equal 2 million. Yeah, the navigation waypoints that it starts you off with are all wrong. Just FYI for anyone doing this landing challenge. Don't follow their navigation. Yeah, that navigation's gonna, look at that glide slope for the We'll drop our landing gear a bit late, but hey, at least they're down. At least I remembered. It would have gave me a warning anyway. All right, we're at 160 knots. About 1,200 feet. There we go. We'll make our final approach here. It says we're perfect, but again, guys, I come in low and slow. So I'm going to decrease power some more so I can continue the rate of descent. or actually increase my rate of descent here. Now it says we're too high, which is fine. It was just, we're fixing it now anyway. Yep, I know. I know. Start increasing some thrust.
400.
There we go.
300.
Thank you for the follow.
200.
Ooh, thank you for the rose. Get this.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Ooh,
20.
I'm gonna overshoot.
Retard. 10. 5.
Yeah,
Retard.
I'm gonna overshoot. I didn't care about the landing. I already know since I overshot it. The points aren't that. I would have to make it a smooth landing, and then it would have been a million points for the smooth landing. But once you miss the target, like, yeah, you're not gonna get that high score you're looking for. Drop some likes, folks. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, user. Really do appreciate it. All right, let's pull up. Come on. All right, we do want to fly in low and slow to get these world records. Look me up in game. Shut up, shush is my gamer tag. I have several world records out there. Naughty, Flabard, St. Bart's. I forget what else. I really gotta write this down. All right, we're coming in a little too fast. Gonna pitch up slightly. Come on. Pitch up slightly to decrease our speed. There we go. Now we can deploy a set of flaps. Drop our landing gear, start making our final approach. Probably a little late on the turn, that's all right. We can fix that. We do got full flaps extended and our speed brakes. We're a little off to the left, which is fine.
1,000.
Correcting our aircraft. We got 4 red lights. As I said, I'm always gonna come in low and slow. That's the rate of descent warning. And out. Thank you for the follow.
300.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Let's get this world title now.
200.
Or hit this world record. Appreciate the follow, guys. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate those follows.
100.
All right, I want to cut at 50.
50. 40.
Fully cut.
30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard.
Touchdown at 300 feet per minute. Not the best, but the accuracy was there where we were right on target. So that time I cut at 50. Maybe if I maintain that same speed and angle of approach and height, I'll cut at 60 instead, and that'll give me a little more leeway. That's 1.1 million, almost 1.2. See, I know since I was what I said, 250 feet per minute in that ballpark, that's gonna be that score. Appreciate all the new followers today. Thank you guys so much. Let's give that a restart. Shout out to everyone joining us via YouTube and or TikTok. Drop some likes, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button if you're not already doing so. Hit that share button if you're not even going to share it. Just press it. That really that tells the algorithm you're sharing it, whether you share it or not. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Again, I'm Final Approach POV. Thank you for the follow, guys. I'm Final Approach POV, world record holder. My gamer tag is Shut Up Shush in game. I have world records in Svalbard, St. Bart's, Nadi, or Nadi. I think I did Gibraltar yesterday or the day before. I have a few other records too, low altitude challenge, rally races. Check out my YouTube. I have other videos on there as well. You know, all my world record videos, the runs, and all that jazz. Gonna deploy a set of flaps, over speed. I know, it's a game, I don't care. Drop our landing gear. All right, there's the runway. We go off to the left a little more. Now I'll make my right turn a little further away from the runway.
1,000.
Where's it on the left? I can't see shit. Darn it. We're good. We're good. Always gotta fly your plane, right? The thing is the coordinates that they give you programmed into the GPS navigation system, it's wrong. So there's no flight plan for me to follow. So I got to do it by sight. And you know what? Speaking of sight, I don't even have the graphics up. I have it on freaking performance mode. There you go. That'll help make things a lot more clear. Oh, it looks nicer already. Appreciate everyone tuning in again. I'm Final Approach
400.
POV, world record holder in Flight Simulator
300.
2024. Under the gamer tag Shut Up Shush. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, tap that screen, drop some likes. I give out tips on how to get world record landings and how to improve your landings. I know a lot of folks are probably in the comments talking about too low, too low, too low. Yes, we want to come in very low and
200.
slow and try and get as close to zero as possible with our feet per minute in our landing. So my strategy here is to fly in specifically low and slow. And the lower and slower we are, you glide the plane in at 0 feet per minute and kiss the runway essentially. That's my game plan. I got stuck looking at the
100.
numbers. There we go. Need 50. Oh, it's 60. There you go,
50.
60.
40.
The computer
30.
said 50, but
20.
the numbers said 60 when I cut.
Retard. Retard. 5. Retard. Retard.
Ooh, touchdown at 250. Appreciate the follow. I think that score is going to be like 1.3 million. 1.2, 1.3. What I said. It's literally in the middle. Thank you guys for following. Yes, we're flying an Airbus with a yoke. Who cares? It's a video game. Stop flying Airbus trash with a Boeing yoke. Disrespectful. Yeah, tap that screen, folks. Hit that share button. Hit that follow button if you're not already following. I'm a world record holder. We're flying for these landing challenges, trying to hit world records. Currently, our best is 1.2. We're getting better and better, inching our way closer to the world record and getting ourselves on the board. I think I was doing Christchurch the other day in A310. What did I get here? Just 1 million. Not the best. For this particular, see Nadi, I'm up there. Right now, I'm number 13 in the world for Nadi. New York, I've been trying. I can't get up there. The 747s are hard for me anyway. These quad engines, they're pretty tough. Toronto, I don't think I got. Did I get Sydney? Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. No, never mind. 1.4 million in Sydney. Not the best. But if you guys want to see some of my records here, where is it? Strong winds. Oops, not Wellington. I don't think I got Wellington. Yeah, no. But I got Vesa. I did that one live on stream. 1.5 million. Where are we at? Gibraltar. I tried Gibraltar and I don't think I was able to. Oh, I got 1.5 million, almost on the world records here. 1.521 would be the lowest tier. I was at 1.513, almost there. Fuchao. I think Fuchao is messed up. Like the challenge itself is messed up. But anyway, I'm focused on Brisbane today. Maybe I'll switch it up for a Galaxy or something. But right now we're focused on Brisbane. 1.2 million. The 2 million is just my personal. 1.2 million is just my personal best right now on Brisbane. Not the world record. The lowest world record is 1.5. Appreciate everyone tuning in again. Tap that screen, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, hit that share button, even if you're not going to share it, but the algorithm likes it when you do it. Let's fly into Brisbane here, live weather. All right, regain some control. We're still descending, nothing crazy. Flaps 20 degrees.
$2,500.
Dropping the landing gear, lining up with the runway. We're at 148 knots, 1,000 feet per minute on our descent. We're going to come in low and slow. You're going to see 4 red lights and hopefully a new world record. I do want to come in at 140 knots, cut the power at 60 feet off the ground, and glide her in to kiss the runway. Retracting some of the speed brakes just because I don't want to lose too much speed. There we go. Beautiful.
400.
Beautiful.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Nice. Touchdown at 150. Retract your flaps, deploy your reverse thrusters, deploy your speed brake. I think that's 1.5 million right there. 1.3, almost 1.4. Let's keep going. Maybe the orientation was a little off. It appeared to be a little off. Houston, no, we're flying into Brisbane. Too low, yes, that's how we do it, low and slow. This is a good score, I think. Thank you for the compliment. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate the follow, Aviation Joe. Let's give this another flight. Damn, autopilot keeps turning back on. There we go, it's off. We're gonna deploy some flaps. Give a little thrust here. Sometimes you gotta mess with it and then it reacts. Just the game is so glitchy. 15 degrees of flaps. Actually, let's go 40. Give it some more power. We're descending down to 1,500 feet at 1,000 feet per minute. Keeps telling me the speed brake is on, but it's not. This is just hypersensitive. We're at 180 knots. That's the warning for the flaps. You're supposed to pull it at under 175, but I pulled the next set at 180. Who cares? It's a video game. I need to descend a little more aggressively. We do want to drop our flaps at 1,500 feet. Our runway should be off to the left there. Yep. Or to the right, sorry. Nice.
1,000.
Steady rate of descent. We're a little fast. Gonna use my speed brakes, slow us down. Pitching up slightly. That'll also help slow us down. I know we're 4 red lights. I don't care. We need to fly in low and slow.
Three hundred. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard. Retard. Retard.
No, too soon. I was too far away from the runway when I cut power. I know it. I was hoping to glide it in. I still touched down at 150 feet per minute. The score is probably going to be, I don't know, 1.1, 1.2 million. Oh, wow. I was way off, apparently. Let's go. Let's do this again. Why, bro, so low? We want to fly in low and slow to get close to 0 feet per minute. Do I know what every button does? Not every button. Is that a A330M? No, it's a A320 Neo. Appreciate everyone locking in. Hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, hit every button you can on screen. Really do appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm Final Approach POV, world record holder,
2,500.
several different landing challenges. I give out free tips live on stream.
2,500.
And yeah, appreciate everyone tuning in. We're flying into Brisbane right now in Flight Sim 2024. Using an Airbus A320 Neo. This is the landing challenge in Brisbane. All right, asking our passengers to sit down, put on your seatbelts. How much does your setup cost? Everything together, rounded up 10K with the screen, the desk, the Bose sound system, the VR, the computer, the equipment, the monitor, software, everything around 10K. This thing feels like a flying boat sometimes.
1,000.
Appreciate the follow. More thrust. Slow our rate of descent.
400. 300.
We're at 350 feet, 350 feet per minute, 400 feet per minute, in that ballpark. $300 feet per minute, coming in low and slow. Not too slow, we're at 160 knots. Gonna deploy my last set of flaps. That'll bring us down to 150, 140.
$200.
Appreciate the follow.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 10, 5. Retard.
Ah,
Retard.
overshot it.
Retard.
Touchdown at 200 feet per minute. Super smooth on the touchdown, but I overshot the landing. Thank you for the follow, Chris. Michael, that landing sucked. Have I ever flown a real plane? Yes, I have. You spent 10K on a setup. Do you think you can fly the damn airplane? Yes, I could. Flying low and slow and flying standard by the book, they're two different things, you know. Getting these world records, they're hard for a reason. You can't follow the textbook. The textbook makes it a lot harder to make these landings. So you want to get as close to zero as possible and on target. That's all.
2,500.
Well, if you're just tuning in, I'm Final Approach POV. We're playing Flight Sim 2024, doing the landing challenge in Brisbane. Low and slow is the way to go. You're going to see 4 red lights. I want to fly in low and slow. That's how it's done. Get close to that 0 feet per minute as possible. And get a high score. My gamer tag is Shut Up Shush. I already have other world records out there and landing challenges, low altitude challenges, rally races. I got some of my videos on YouTube and TikTok. So appreciate everyone tuning in. If you're joining us via YouTube, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're joining us via TikTok, hit that follow button. Again, I'm a world record holder and give out live tips and show you guys how it's done live on air. Or on stream, if you will.
1,000.
I don't know why my trim doesn't work. I can't trim at all. And it is set. Let me know if you guys got that same problem doing this landing challenge. Thank you for the follow.
400. 300. 200.
Now I got full flaps extended. We're low and slow, 140 knots. Thank you for the follow. We're at 300 feet per minute.
$200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 Retard.
Ooh, touchdown at 200. I overshot it though. Man, the crosswinds aren't even that heavy, but once you get closer to the runway with those lower speeds, the crosswinds really beat you up. Yeah, that one sucks. Yeah, next class you're gonna learn how to land. You can't do can you do auto landings? You can't do any auto landings on the landing challenges. Yeah, there's a math equation to landing and all that. I'm not going to go over it because I don't have my notes in front of me and I'm not a licensed pilot. But I am studying to be a pilot and I do have real flight hours and I've flown a Cessna 172. And guys, this is a video game. The difference, like I have the honeycomb yoke as well. So if we want to compare yokes, right? A honeycomb yoke to the honeycomb yoke to the yoke of an actual Cessna, the game is a lot more sensitive than real life. You have a lot more range of motion, per se, with a real life Cessna than you do with the honeycomb yoke. The game is technically a little harder than real life due to the sensitivity. But there is like yoke assist and stuff like that. But I think for these landing challenges, yeah, they're all off. They have to be off for the landing challenges. So there's no help. You don't get any help. Oh, I completely overturned it. I keep messing this up. It's right there over the bridge. No, don't restart. But right here, there's the bridge, there's the runway.
One thousand.
Alright, we're approaching the runway, low and slow, 4 red lights, 140 knots, full flaps, around 500 feet per minute. Power around 47%, 45, 47. 500 feet per minute, maintaining that all the way in.
300.
Ooh, getting a little laggy.
$200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 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 Retard.
Ooh, touchdown at 200. Good luck getting your license. Yeah, it's a game, bro. Oh, my scores are actually getting worse. They were getting better and they're getting worse. And no, it's not because I'm coming in low and slow. That's how you got to do it. You got to get close to 0 feet per minute. Get to 0 and be on target. It's difficult when you're low and slow like that.
$2,500.
Gonna fly off to the left a little more, give me some more space there. Some of these challenges, they're crappy like that, where they just put you in bad positions. Get our engines to around 50%. $20 of flaps. Now we'll start making our final approach. Give a little more thrust. Actually, let's lower the thrust. Deploy our last set of flaps. Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle. That's the speed brake. It's super sensitive.
$1,000.
Thank you for the follow.
$400. $300. $200. $100. $50. $40. $30. $20.
It's gonna overshoot.
Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard.
Touchdown at 200. No, not even. It ain't even freaking touchdown. I'm over here floating. Ah! Let's go, let's go, let's go. I know we can do better. Am I using VAT Sim? No, not for the landing challenge. No need for VAT Sim on the landing challenge. Hit that follow button if you're not already following. I am a world record holder Sometimes, you know, things don't go as planned. That's what go-arounds are for. But it's a game. The game's a little messed up here. You gotta continuously shut off the autopilot, and you get all these nice little
2,500.
warnings.
Adjust vertical speed. Adjust.
1,000.
Nice.
Descend. 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 Crossing. Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend.
No hands.
Four hundred. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard 10. Retard. Retard.
Touchdown. All right, the auto thrust didn't kick in. I mean, not auto thrust, reverse thrusters.
Clear of platform.
There it goes. There you go, 1.2 million. Let's give it another shot. Getting a little better again. I don't know what happened. Oh, appreciate everyone tuning in. Hit that follow button if you're not already following, guys. I am a world record holder. Shut up, shush is my gamer tag. I give out live tips, live on stream. You want to get better landings, hit that follow button.
$2,500.
Flaps 15 degrees, descending down to 1,700 feet or so, and then we'll make our final approach here to the right towards Brisbane Airport. "20 degrees of flaps, 1,000 feet per minute. We're flying an Airbus A320neo. Last set of flaps at 170 knots, increased power. Our runway's there on the, well, it's hard to see now, but there's a bridge here, and right in front of the bridge is that runway. 500 feet per minute, level flight. I'm gonna decrease power some because I want to descend a little bit more.
1,000.
Oh no, we're at 1,000 feet. We're fine. Let's keep it at 500. Just gonna bring the power back in. Level flight with 500 feet per minute. There we go. Landing gear down, full flaps, 130 knots, 47% engines. I'm only flying landing challenges, but if you want to drop some gifts, I'll land wherever you want for some gifts. Drop a galaxy, I'll land anywhere. But right now we're flying into Brisbane. Giving more power as we get closer to the runway. Thank you for the follow.
300.
Thank you for the follow.
200. $100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. Retard.
Ooh, 200. Man. Man. 1.47. So far, that's my personal best here at Brisbane. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's give it another shot. Where did you get the challenge? It's already in the game. Just go to activities menu, landing challenges, and then I think this is a strong wind or precision landing. There you go. Landing the plane is easy. Getting high scores is not. Come on, autopilot, shut off.
2,500.
Yeah, descend now. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing, descending. Gotta deploy a set of flaps quickly. I don't gain so much speed. There we go. Gotta play with the power, and then it'll give me back control. So I'm around 30% engines. $20 degrees of flaps. You can't do it with the Phoenix. You have to use whatever plane they gives you. New, how do you get higher scores? Thank you for the follow, Lute. So it scores you in 3 areas. The landing gear has to touch that blue marker, that target. That's one area. The other area is the orientation of your aircraft. It can't be lopsided. I mean, you can come in crabbed and land crabbed, just don't be lopsided. And then your feet per minute, your vertical speed. So the closer you get to 0, the higher your score is. So my strategy for getting closer to 0 is to fly in low and slow. Forget about the PAPI lights and just fly in low and slow at the angle, at a 5 to 10 degree, and not 10 degrees, but 5 to 7 degree angle, sometimes 8, and just let the rear landing gear touch kiss the runway, essentially. But it's very hard to do. It's an easy concept to just say, hey, fly in low and slow. But once you're already low and slow, crosswinds and everything hit you, and it just makes it harder to manage the aircraft. Trying to get a good lineup with the runway. Is that the best way to land in real life? No. But this is a video game.
1,000.
Landing gear down, full flaps, doing 158 knots. We're at 3 red lights, not 4, but we'll get it to 4. The speed brake warning crap keeps popping up, but my speed brakes are retracted. There we go. 4 red lights, bring in a little more power, level out the aircraft. Because now we're at 1,000 feet per minute. We don't want that aggressive. Thank you for the follow. We don't want that aggressive descent rate.
300.
Here we go. Eating away at that descent rate.
200.
Hold on, babe. Oh. Huh? Oh. A little high. Higher than I want.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard.
Ah, that sucks. That sucked. I wasn't happy with that. Let's give it one more shot. Then I do got to wrap up stream. Appreciate everyone tuning in again. That was not the best attempt. So far, my best was 1.47. Let's give it another shot. Then we'll wrap up stream. How much does your simulator cost? I mean, the game itself varies. I mean, most games are $70 USD nowadays, but I actually played through the Xbox Game Pass, so I'm just playing through there really. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I'm Final Approach POV, world record holder in Flight Simulator 2024. I have several different landing challenges out there that I have world records for. Shut Up Shush is my gamer tag.
2,500.
Most notably, I'm number 3 for St. Bart's. And right now, today, we're trying Brisbane, if you will. Thank you for the follow. And these, the throttle setting is so sensitive. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Let's fly with the window open. Let's get both windows open. Awesome. Nice cool breeze flying into Brisbane with our windows open, top down. Convertible airplane. Yeah, right. Flaps 40 degrees. Let's drop our landing gear. We got both windows open here. How do you get your yoke to pair with 2024? It's just a USB connection. Just connected via USB. Then you have to assign the buttons yourself. That you got to do manual. A pretty good lineup with the runway. Coming in at 137 knots, 650 feet per minute. Gonna increase thrust. I'm gonna come in a little faster at around 140.
400. 300. 200.
'Thank you for the follow.
$100.
100.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 10. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Whoa, touchdown at 250. You can really see that crosswind as we get closer to the runway. We're not going out like that. We're not going out like that. The TB velocity yoke, and you can't get anything to pair. I mean, if it's connect, I never heard of that yoke. Maybe I have, but it's not coming to me. But you should be able to just plug it in via USB, and it will be recognized. But from there, just go to settings and then controls, and then it should pop up here. And from here, you can make your adjustments. Which reminds me, let me fix this. The smart camera. That gotta go. And let me put brakes. There, like there, I just assigned to the yoke the brake button. I've been using the emergency brake. It's a video game, parking brake. It's a video game. In real life, obviously, you wouldn't do that. So every time I stop, I just hit the parking brake here. But I got reverse thrusters set. But now I got the brake over here, so I don't need to hit the parking brake. But it's a game, people. Obviously, you're not going to do that in real life. It's a game. Oh, we're ascending. Shit, gaining too much height. Oh, Turtle Beach, TB, Turtle Beach. Hello. Yeah, I mean the Turtle Beach. Oh, okay. On the yoke, maybe there's a switch in the back to put it from Xbox to PC or PlayStation. Well, not PlayStation, but Xbox to PC. See if there's a switch on the back. That might be it. Do I have rudder pedals? Yes, I have the Logitech. I forget the name of them. I have them down here. They're not plugged in right now. I have a carpet floor, so even when I put something heavy behind it, they keep sliding, which is making the challenge a lot more difficult for me. It actually would be easier if I was using my rudder pedals, because a lot what's happening to me here at the end here towards the end of the runway is the crabbing takes over at that lower speeds getting closer to the runway. And that crosswind really beats me up. There is, and it's set to Xbox, which is what you're on. All right, so if you're on Xbox, and it's set to Xbox, then it should automatically see it. I mean, the other thing would just be to just double check the controls. Thank you for the follow, Jonathan. Just double check the controls, Corbin.
1,000.
Go to that settings and then controls. What button is brake? Technically, whatever you make it. I'm using on the yoke, there's a trigger on the back. I'm using that for my brake. But I also have the parking brake set here. That's the landing gear.
$400. $300.
You can see the little crabbing that occurs, but as we get closer to the runway, that crabbing is just worse.
200.
And I do have rudder set up right here on this analog trigger or analog access.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Retard. 5. Retard.
That was 350. See, I didn't press it, but like I have the brake right now. I'm pressing the brakes back here. The key is to make sure you retract your flaps when you land. $1 million, $1 million, $1 million. Okay, 1.1 million. I didn't want to leave at sub 1 million. Why were you so low? So we want to fly in low and slow. So here's the details. You get scored in 3 areas. The scoring, so the target where there's a blue line on the runway. It's always hard to see, but you want to land there. And then the orientation of your aircraft has to be, balanced. And then your feet per minute. It tells you here, the closer a pilot gets to 0 feet per minute, the more points will be awarded. So that's why I'm flying in low and slow like that. Low and slow will get you can land at 0 feet per minute, low and slow. It's a lot harder to do it, textbook wise. I do got to get off, folks. Happy holidays, happy Veterans or Memorial Day to everyone. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Hit that follow button if you're not already following. Again, folks, I'm a world record holder. I give out live tips live on stream. So, if you're interested in seeing some flights, some landings, especially, and world records happen live on stream, give me a follow. I think next time I'm going to focus back on Gibraltar. I did get 1.5 million there. I was pretty close to hitting it. And this one has a significantly higher crosswind than Brisbane. So, yeah, I'll probably focus on that one for my next landing challenge. Also, let me know if you ever want to see me redo St. Bart's or redo something of my previous challenges. But appreciate everyone tuning in. Once again, I'm Final Approach POV. Safe